Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. A lot of announcements for WWE today. It's almost like ESPN and NBC Universal are going back and forth with announcements, kind of like trying to top each other. I think that WWE's relationship with NBC Universal is always going to be there in one way or another. They lost Monday Night Raw to Netflix. USA Network launched Monday Night Raw back in, 1993? Somewhere in the 2000s. WWE ended up, packing up their bags. They went to Spike TV for a little bit, and then when that kind of the well ran dry, they went back. It was that's where the Raw Homecoming is from them, going back to where it all started and where it was created. And I don't know. I mean, when the rumors came out that Saturday night's main event was going to be returning to NBC, I took it with a grain of salt, because I remember that when the Fox deal was announced, Fox was supposed to have Saturday night's main events that launched, and maybe they just felt that they didn't want to give up a Saturday slot. Maybe it was an offer that was on the table when the contract was signed, but it just wasn't as hot as they thought it was going to be, and they never got around to doing it. But I don't know if this is 100% a positive thing, or if this is kind of like a step back. I do remember when Saturday night's main events returned, roughly in the 2000s, the word got out that the ratings were some of the worst primetime special ratings of all time. And that was using guys like John Cena, Triple H, Batista, Randy Orton, that mega roster. I was kind of thinking they have really pumped these Saturday nights main events full of big matches, big names, and I've just never really heard what the ratings are. I know that ratings really aren't the number one thing going in TV today, because of streaming, and people don't really watch anything live. But then again, that's why people are paying so much for live sports, because it's kind of like one of those things that you miss it. You missed it. You're not gonna rewatch a football game that somebody told you the score of. I know that every once in a while I'll try to hold out from watching a Niner game until I get home. But if I'm leaving work and somebody just accidentally mentions the score, I can't watch the replay. I have to get to live, because of the fact that I know that if it's 14-7, we're going to score 2 touchdowns and they're going to score 1. And every drive, you're like, this is the one. So you might as well just fast forward it and just get to live and just let it go. But Peacock has signed Saturday night's main event to be exclusive to the Peacock app. They will run commercial free, a lot like how the Netflix era of Monday Night Raw is for the rest of the world, besides for here in the United States, because we get the ads even when you sign up for ad-free on Netflix. They're not going to be on channel 3 anymore for me. It's just going to be on Peacock. So you have to keep your Peacock subscription, which is smart that WWE is, or that NBC is trying their best to keep the wrestling people watching, and keep them subscribing. As of right now, the biggest thing for me is you really want to keep us and not have it be month to month, where people are just signing up for those quarterly months. When Saturday night's main event is going to be there, what you need to do is you got to keep the library. You keep the library, you keep me 100% of the way, because I don't want some random day when they announce some Seth Rollins versus CM Punk match, and I want to watch the first time that CM Punk and Seth Rollins had a match in WWE, I don't want to have to go start digging through DVDs or just hopefully finding some upload onto YouTube. I want to just click a few buttons, boom, there it is. Peacock, the WWE network, was never perfect with you guys. It never made a ton of sense to me why everything was not available that was from the WWE network. I never understood why things weren't really updated along the way. But if you just keep what you got, you keep me. But, there's that guy. So, they're not going to be on Channel 3 anymore. They're just going to be